Hello, I'm back for a promised video regarding my Morrigan artwork. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So in this video, I'm just going to be showing you these pieces and talking about them a little bit. First off, just an introduction to the Morrigan goddess. She's an Irish goddess. I don't know much about her. I know a little. I guess the crow and the raven, that bird kind of, I don't know, I like it, it inspires me, there's something about it. So the Morrigan goddess, I do find her interesting and mysterious. I'm part Irish. I have Irish blood on my mother's side, so don't know if that's anything to do with it. I like fantasy anyway. I like things that are kind of dark and atmospheric. She kind of ticks those boxes. Yeah, a little brief kind of introduction. I looked at her up a little bit. As I say, I don't know much, but she's a shape-shifting goddess. Good, made notes here. She is a goddess of war, territory, and sovereignty, territorial sovereignty, apparently. Also, she can appear as a crow, raven. Now, I didn't know this. I don't know if this is true. She can also appear as a wolf, an eel, or a red cow. So that's interesting because maybe I'll do some more art with more forms of her because she seems quite versatile. She determines what warriors live or die and protects her people. She can appear as a single goddess or manifest as a trio of deities from the maiden, mother, crone archetypes. So that's a little bit about this goddess, and I haven't. I don't believe I've really looked. These drawings are really from me. I don't recall. Maybe I looked up pictures of ravens and crows and that was it. But these pieces just came to me. So I'll show you the first one like I did on that little introduction video. And let me try and adjust the light again like I always do. I don't know if it's going to be too bright, but maybe that's a bit better. Yeah, this one I think was about like 10 years ago, and it's all watercolor. Um, it's probably one of my favorite pieces actually. I haven't done watercolor in a few years, really, but I like the design and the style. It suits a circular canvas, and I have one more of this in a circular canvas that's not as good as this one, but this is a design I'm going to keep and expand on. But I don't know if you can see it better in the shorts anyhow. But that is the first kind of one I did. It's probably one of the earliest pieces I did when I took up art again in about 2016. I guess talking about this increases the intellectual property of my art as well, I suppose. When you think about it, it's what it means to me. So maybe it gives it more value as well. But it's just nice to talk about it. The second one in order that I did around about exactly the same time, probably maybe in the same year, is this one here. And again, it would suit like a circular design, I guess, with a circular mountain. I could do that with the trees and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of like you can see her there in two forms. I guess she would be the old kind of older lady there, and then the raven or the crow there. That's like a kind of a winter scene with the trees and the moon. I'll put these on some shorts maybe so you can see them better. Anyway, that's that one in order. The second one is one I did during COVID lockdown, and is a weird one. I actually broke a painting in the previous, I think it was how many years? Quite a few years ago, in a property I was living at, and I bought a painting for a couple of quid, and it was kind of propped against the wall, and I knocked it over and smashed the glass, went everywhere, and I picked up a piece of glass, and I just thought, I've ruined this painting. What can I do? Like, I took a photo of my hand with the glass, and then I thought maybe I could use this and some kind of art creation. And I kind of did with this. This is like watercolor again, and I like the design, but I would. It's kind of like I would perfect it if I did it again, and I think I will. But you got the crow or the raven. You got my hand there with the glass. Um, you have a load of gravestones, and it's swirling circular in a circular kind of flow. And around here, you've got these strange looking demons, and this was during COVID when I was kind of reflecting on. Well, there's a lot of people I know talking philosophically, at least about COVID being some kind of, or even paranormally, being some kind of sinister energy force or something like that. So yeah, I did this. What it means, well, I don't know. I kind of know. This is me breaking through, perhaps, to another reality of the Morrigan goddess, breaking through to the other side. Where I can determine my fate or be protected and guided and have a better fate than the COVID agenda. I don't know. But I won't go too much into that. This is just me discussing my art, but I can't help it sometimes. I have to go a little deep. Yeah. So this one, I think it's got potential if I keep that design and perfect it. I need to improve how I do backgrounds and skies and stuff like that. That's another thing I need to work on. But the design is okay. It's there. This one again, I'm not too crazy about, but it's all right. Was this watercolor? I think it was. I think it was watercolor. This was an actual, an old kind of wooden kind of structure I saw close to me, just in the field, and I thought, well, that's kind of creepy. So I thought I did the crow again, or the raven, and then moon, and you can see I added a little bit of silver to this, but she's supposed to be there watching in the building. And these designs here, you can't probably pick them up very well on the camera. These designs, swirling designs here, I kind of used in other pictures as well. So that's that one. And last but not least, and this is still incomplete. The others are complete. This one still needs some more work on it, but I like how it's turning out. I changed a lot of things. You probably noticed at the start. I didn't know quite what I was doing with all this stuff in between. It was supposed to be like kind of a river with a reflection, but then I did all these swirling shapes, and I didn't know what they were. So I don't know if it'd be a monster or a tentacle, but I just enhanced the trees, added more trees, and then a swirling kind of river, a kind of green glowing river or something. More energy, more swirls coming from the bird or something, and then you've got the Morrigan goddess figure. This is a lot more colourful. I might add a touch of silver and stuff to it. I want to add different colours here for the sky, because I noticed, and if you saw the short, I talk about it there as well. Bear with me. That my style is kind of connected to other pieces. This is totally different. You know this one, if you've been following me, the octopus Cthulhu type one. The colour, it's just the design, the the way that everything bends, and the movement and the energy and the choice of colours is kind of similar to the Morrigan one. I think because recently I've been contemplating that I have my own style, that I'm perfecting my own style. Perhaps I am, but then I looked at that one I just showed you. The other one on the short was a poster print I did of that one, sorry. And I think I've always kind of had a kind of style for a long time. The way that I draw movement and the way that I curve things and things like that, which is neither good or bad. I think it's good, actually. I think I've established some kind of style, kind of pushing on 10 years now, but I think I'm perfecting it. So I say that's the end of this video. It's quite a short video. Hope you like it, and I will be doing another video based on my Hatman character. I call him Catabolic, and there's a story to that. Probably he's got many names actually, but with that character, he's my character. If you followed my shorts, you'll notice that I draw this character a lot. There's one behind me here, but you probably can't see it, and that's not finished yet. But there's a whole story to that character. I can almost do a creative writing piece, which I'd like to. He's very versatile. I could put him in a story. I can put him in comic books, and then I can put him on just separate canvases as well. But I will do a separate video showing you the evolution of him, because it's been a good few years since I've been drawing him. Yeah, just discussing the story behind him as well. So yeah, stick around if you want to watch that one. Hopefully I'll be making that video next week at some point. Okay, I'll keep in touch. Yeah, please feel free to add a comment to continue the discussion, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.